Able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me open it. So yesterday we were seeing these things, right? Okay. So today I will show you how to create. So how to create the, suppose if you open here, I have only one repository. Okay. This is the new system. I have only one repository. So I will show you how to create one more repository. Okay. Morning also I shown the same thing. I will show how to create a repository. Okay. So let me connect to this one. Okay. So let me connect to admin console. So before connecting to admin console, go to Oracle. Okay. So connect to your schema, other users. First to create a repository user. So you have all installed already, right? Same way. So you have created one repository. We'll create now test repository. So I have dev repository. Okay. If you see, I have dev repository. Now I will create test repository. For before going to Informatica, you create a user. Connect to sys. Okay. Come to sys schema, then at last, okay, other users, create user. Okay, here you give what is the name, rep svc test, rep svc test. Okay, give the same thing and password, admin users temp grant all admin all default all system. Okay, then uncheck the same thing you follow. Okay, whichever we have done when we install. Okay, this quotas user. Okay, apply. So that it will create now connect it. Connect to the schema. REP SVC test, admin, save, test, connect. Once you connected, go to Informatica admin console. Okay, come to services and nodes. Now click on new Power Center repository service. New Power Center repository service. The same name, REP SVC test, license node. Click on next. Database type Oracle, username REP SVC test, password admin, and this one is XE. Okay, and no content exist, enable version control. This and all you know, you already did. Okay, finish. Once you finish, it will create a repository service, REP SVC test. Okay, so done. Now here, come here, exclusive to normal. Click on OK. Once you give OK, it will give like this. Okay, it is done. Now come to Informatica. Okay, so here go to repository, configure domains. It could have come. See, this is came automatically. What you need to do? Go to repository, configure domain, click on it to press OK, so that REP SVC test also will come. Then connect it. So with the same password, administrator, admin, same password, username, password. Now there are no folders in this. Okay, that's why it is giving like this. Okay, so I will connect repository manager. So I'll disconnect this. Same here also. Otherwise, close it and open. It will open automatically. Close it, open repository manager. Both the repositories will come. Okay, disconnect. Now create a folder. What folder? We will create a mini project folder. So in dev, Okay, so we'll create a in dev mini project folder is there, mini underscore project. Same folder I will create in the repository also. Mini underscore project with the same case. Click on OK. So it is created. Now, now what we have to do is, suppose I told you yesterday. So we will complete the development. First we will complete the development. We will do the unit testing, and we will migrate the code to test environment. Okay. Suppose we will migrate one workflow. So connect to dev, one workflow from mini project, one workflow will copy the code to test. Okay. Which one we will take? We'll take a simple one. Dim employees new. Okay. So dim employees new having these many sessions, not required. Okay. So file source load, STG pod. Locations, country ID, RTR. Okay, this one we will migrate this workflow to test. From dev to test, we will migrate. What we need to do? Go to repository. First connect to dev repository. Open the folder. Come to the workflows. Click on that workflow. Go to repository. Export objects. Export objects. Now what I will do? I will create a folder called deployment. Deployment. On which date deployment is happening? Today's date. Give the normally I will follow like this to avoid the confusions. Okay, 2021. Today is 18th, right? 1 second, please. (18, 11, 2021). From where I am importing? From dev. I am give like this dev. Okay, open this, save it. So my code is migrated to desktop. My code is copied to desktop. Now what I will do? I will disconnect this dev repository, connect to test repository. Now come to the REPSVC test, import objects. Take this one. Where was that? It was in desktop. Deployment, this one. Okay, open. Next, add all. Next. So mini project from dev to test. We are migrating from a workflow from REPSVC dev repository from the folder mini project to REPSVC test mini project. Click on next. Next. Import. This is replace or reuse, anything is fine. Import. So now my code is migrated to test. If you want to check it out, here it is there. Now go to, if you want to check in workflow manager, go here. Click on workflow manager. Workflow manager. Okay. Open your test folder. Okay. Open your test folder, this one, and in the REPSVC, this is a mini project. Here, when you open this, open the workflow. See here. Now this session you are seeing it is invalid, right? Yes or no? Is this session invalid or valid? What is this red mark means?
Not valid.
It means it is invalid.
Invalid. Why? Because the connections will not import. When you open it, the connections will not come. See, the connections has not come. See here, the connections are not come. Okay. Now you need to use the connections. First you go to connections, and relationally you need to create the connections in test also, and we need to use it. Suppose you did it. Okay. So you used REL, OT, SRC, REL, OT, TGT. Then after 1 year, suppose your workflow is running in production. What they have done? Okay, they told that after 6 months of the, once we completed the production, it is running in production. After 6 months, what they have done? They have asked us to change the schema name or connection name. They have asked us to change the connection. Now what you need to do? First you need to go to dev. You need to change the connection, and again you need to migrate the code to test, and you need to change the connection here also. And again we need to migrate the test to prod. We need to change the connection. To avoid all these things, we will parameterize the connections. Once you migrate the code to test, you should not touch the code. It should automatically run it. When you run it, when a tester run it after migrating directly, it should run it. Like that your workflow should be. So for that, we will parameterize our workflow. We'll parameterize our session. We'll parameterize our connections. This is called parameterization. This is called
The development
parameterization.
only we have to do.
Yes. First,
will-
you need to do the before you do the unit testing while development only, you have to parameterize the workflow in development. Whatever you do, you have to do in development only. Whatever you are doing, you have to do in development only. Okay, one second, please. Just give me a second. Is it raining there for you guys? From Bangalore, it is raining from morning. It's non-stop raining.
Even here also, Raj.
Where?
Kadapa.
Kadapa. In Hyderabad?
Yeah, no rain in Hyderabad.
Pune also.
Yeah. In Bangalore, from morning it is. Okay.
But in Hyderabad, it is cloudy.
Yeah, from morning it is non-stop raining in Bangalore. Today, okay. Yeah. So what I do now, we will parameterize my workflow. Our workflow, we should parameterize. How to parameterize? First, we will see how to parameterize the connections. Okay. So now what we need to do, we need to create a parameter file. How to create a parameter file? Where to create a parameter file? If you go to InfraShade, if you go to your Informatica install folder, server, InfraShade, okay, InfraShade, then param files, BW param. This BW param is parameter file path. The default parameter file path is BW param. Okay. Here, normally what some people will do, they will create for each workflow in some projects, they will create for each workflow one parameter file. Some projects, they will use the same workflow for all the workflows, same parameter file for the all workflows. Anything you can use it. Okay. So either you can create a single workflow for single parameter file, single workflow, or same parameter file for all the workflows. Now what I do, I will create a one parameter file, a common parameter file, just in a notepad. What I will give the name, I will give the name. Okay. So I'll give the name like mini project, mini underscore prj prj.txt or .parm, anything we can use it. Okay. So I will use, it's .txt default, right? 1 second. Default it will take .txt. So mini project I will use it. Now here what I will do, we need to give the connection details here. How to give the connection details? So please check. Okay. So first we'll come to workflow. We'll decide our workflow is dev, disconnect, batch 5 mini project, right? Open mini project. What is our workflow? This is the workflow. This is the workflow. We need to, 1 second, please. Yeah. So this is my new system. Maybe that's why connections are not there. Quickly, I will create the connections. Okay. So what are the things are there here? Okay. JPTGT new. The table name is JPTGT new. Where it is? We'll see in which schema it is. Is it here? Okay. No. SRC demo. SRC. Target, right? It is, sorry. It will be in OTTGT only. 99% OTTGT. Yeah, it is there. Then the source is just locations. The SQ locations. Is it there in OT SRC dev? Locations. Yeah, it is there. Now I'll create the connections quickly because this is a new system. That's why. Okay, new Oracle REL underscore OT SRC dev. Then username REL, sorry, OT SRC dev. OT SRC dev. Password admin. connection string XE. Okay. And one more connection, new Oracle REL underscore OT TGT. OT TGT. Oh God. TGT. OT TGT. Admin XE. Okay. Click on that. Now we'll give the connections for this. We'll run for this without parameters. Then we'll do the parameterization. First we'll check whether it is running or not. So REL OTSRC for this. This is a file. This is what? This is also a file. All are file. No, relational, right? And this is file. This is relational. REL OTTGT. REL OTTGT. Okay, target type, bulk to normal. Yeah, everything is fine. Apply, okay, save it. Now I will run this. Validate it. Just validate it, will validate and go. Run it. Oh God, integration service also not assigned. See how to assign the integration service. See here, go to service. Go to service, assign integration service. Okay, for which folder? All folders I want to assign the integration service. Okay, check on all. All I given, right? Select all displayed workflows. Okay, assign. It will assign the integration service first time. Okay, now what I will do? I'll open the mini project. Okay,
Raj, integration service is nothing. What it will give?
Sorry, while you are creating INT-SVC integration service you created, no? Normally it will not ask, but for me it is asked. Okay, for you it might have not asked. Okay.
Can you show that again? How
Yeah,
did you assign this?
You have to connect it. You have to disconnect all the folders first. Click on any folder. Go to service, assign integration service. Then choose assign integration service. Choose integration service. This we already created while you are installing. Okay. While you are installing Informatica, first we will. Okay. First we will. What we will do? First we will do. First we will create repository service. Then we will create integration service. Then that integration service you should for all folders, right? Check on all, select all displayed workflows.
So if only if this service is available, the workflow will run, right?
Yes, only integration service is there means it will run. Otherwise, it will not run. The integration service is very important.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it might it will be created as a default while creating the Informatica.
Yes,
right?
yes. You have to while you are installing Informatica, you will create.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it?
Yes, Raspo.
1 second, be hold. One second. Yeah, okay. So we will open mini project.
Raj, I just joined late. So what are we trying to achieve? I'm sorry.
We are parameterizing the workflow. Still, I did not parameterize. Just I am
Okay.
running the workflow. That's it. Yes, to run the workflow, integration service is required.
Can't we just add those connections in the new test, Raj? Is it done
we
only
need to.
through parameter?
Oh yeah, we need to. Normally, what we will do is in development we will create everything
Okay.
and we will parameterize it. In test and prod, Informatica administrator will create, but we need to parameterize them. How to parameterize them? I'll show you now. First, I will run this workflow. First, I'll run this workflow without any parameters, nothing. Normal as it is. What we are doing, I'm running the workflow. That's it. Because it's a new laptop, I'm creating, that's why. Okay. So what happened? Files are missing. Oh God, 1 second. Let me copy the files also. I have the connection to other laptop. 1 second. Let me copy the all source files to here. src files. There are src files here. I will copy all of them to my folder, my this one. New D Informatica server InfraShare src files. Okay, done. Now I will run the workflow. One second. Let me open this. Okay, fin folder is there here. Let me remove this. Run again. Okay, loaded. Now workflow is loading successfully. Now what we will do? We will parameterize it. We will parameterize it. How to parameterize it? I'll show you. I'll take a sample parameter file. InfraShare BW param. This is a sample parameter file. Okay. InfraShare BW param. Where I am in here. Okay. I will take this parameter file. Or we can create also. Just I am taking for our reference. Otherwise, just open it. The parameter file look like this. The parameter file look like this. Now we will create our own parameter file. Now what you need to do? First, you go to your Informatica installed folder. This is my Informatica installed folder. I created a file name called mini_prj. Mini_prj is a where the parameter files will exist. Normally, we need to create in dev repository. While you are doing development, before you do unit testing, you need to parameterize it. BW param, open it, create a file. Normally we will create .param.txt, anything we can do it. But I am using .txt only. Mini project, open it. What you need to do is, so just I am copy pasting this. Okay, so how you will create it? Just check it out. See here. So we need to take this first. Okay. The first thing is folder name. What is our folder name? What is our folder name here? Mini project. Change the folder name. Mini_project. Mini_project. Whichever, if it is small, small only. Caps means caps only. Exactly you have to give M caps, INI underscore P caps, ROGECT. The same thing I have given. Then WF. Yes, please.
Sorry, can you please show once again where you took those 6 lines? So sorry.
I copied from other parameters. That's it. Leave about it. I am telling again now. Leave about it. Okay. So just for the syntax I have taken. Okay, leave about this now. Now you open a bracket, close the bracket. First you take the folder name .wf : then workflow name. What is the workflow name? Copy the workflow name. Always copy the workflow name. Come here, paste the workflow name. Okay. .st, then session name. Session name is what? Copy the session name also. Copy the session name. This is how your parameter file is. Okay. Now my parameter file syntax. What is the parameter file syntax? Open and close square brackets, square braces. Then folder name .wf : workflow name .st means session task : this one. I'm pinging you this. They will ask in the interview, what is the parameter file syntax? Okay, the syntax is this one. Okay. So now next what I will do, you please observe this.
Can I ask you something? For every workflow we have to create this.
Yes, correct. For every workflow, every session you have to create this.
We can edit, or we have to create a new one.
You can copy paste and you can create a new one. See what I did.
If I edit this for another workflow, then
it will change, right?
Won't work, right?
Correct. You copy it and change it. That's it. You copy as a different file. Otherwise, create a new file and copy the contents of the other file to here and you change it. That's it.
Can we create these param files for all the mappings till now we have created, right? For all the workflows.
Yes, you do it so that you will practice. Correct. Good. You can do it if you have time.
Okay.
So that you can, if they ask you to parameterize it, you can easily parameterize.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
Is there
Raj,
any
can
other
you just
way?
repeat the syntax one more time? For folder name, workflow, that
Folder
workflow.
name,
Mhm.
name, dot WF, capital WF, colon, workflow name, dot ST, colon, session name, close the bracket. Whatever
Okay.
if you are using capital and small, there you have to use the same case. It is case sensitive. Same case you should use it.
Okay.
Is there any other process so that we can create only one parameter file for all the workflows?
Now I will show that also. Just wait for some time, okay? Let me complete this, then you can ask the questions. Okay. So now I created the parameter file in this file. Then I will go to my session. What I will do in my session, please observe. Okay, I will open the session. Okay, now I need to parameterize the connections first. All the connections, source connections and target connections. I will click on it. I will use connection variable. I am using what? Connection variable. Okay. I am using now connection variable. I am giving $db connection. It is already given. See what I have done. Click on this. Normally, we will select this and we will select this, right? Use connection variable. When you click on connection variable, DB connection has already come. Underscore, you give SRC. This is the SRC, right? SRC like this. So click on OK. Click on OK. So this is $db connection SRC. You copy this, put in the parameter file now. Put in the parameter file equal to, what is the actual value for this? What is the actual value? REL OT SRC dev, correct? With the same REL. Otherwise, you copy paste. Okay, copy paste like this. Go to connections, relational, edit, copy paste this better. Okay, so better copy paste this or write also, no problem. So this is SRC. REL OT SRC dev. DB connection SRC is over. Next what we need to do, double click on it. Okay, again target file, leave it. Then I'm coming to target. Click on this. Use connection variable underscore TGT. Copy this. Come to your parameter file. 1 second, please. Okay, so $db connection TGT, you copy it. Okay, then come to your parameter file. Let me close this. $db connection TGT equal to, what is the target connection? Go here and check what is the target connection. It is REL OT TGT. REL OT TGT. REL OT TGT. Okay. And also, what else we can parameterize? In a session, what else we can parameterize? Check. Okay. Next, come to the file. File name also you can parameterize. Okay. The file name. You copy the file name to parameter file. And what we can give the parameter here? $. Okay. $target file name. This is target, right? Target file name. Same thing. You use it here. $target file name equal to locations GP TGT new FFDAT. Okay, this is the target file name. So this is the target file name we parameterized, and also we parameterize the connection, target connection, same connection here. Use the same connection now. Okay, which connection? Target connection only. Both are using the same connection, right? Yes or no? Are these using both same connection? US TGT and UK TGT? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Guys, so what we are doing, see, for source we are using OT SRC dev. For target we are using OT TGT. Instead of OT TGT, I am using DB connection TGT. Same way, instead of OT TGT, I will be using this one, $db connection TGT. Now done. Now done. Okay, next. Now what you will do? I'll go to properties. Here you are seeing parameter file name. Are you seeing parameter file name? in the session properties, where double click on this, go to properties, parameter file name, and we can parameterize the session log also. We'll parameterize the session log also. What you can parameterize like this: $session log, $session log equal to $session log equal to. So you give the $session log here, $session log. Then now we'll give the parameter file there, where how we'll give full path we will give it. Go to BW param, take this is the one. How we will use it like this. So this one, and copy the parameter file name. Okay, copy the parameter file name, put it here, .txt, right? Now take this complete one and put in the parameter file path. Put in the parameter file path. Okay. So now what it will take? It will first, whenever workflow executes, it will check the parameter file, whatever the parameter session log, it will check in the parameter file. There is a parameter file here, right? Open the parameter file. It will check in the parameter file. Okay. So for this folder, for this workflow, for this session log is, it will take this value. Then what else we have parameterized? Okay, the source connection, $db connection means it will take rel ot src dev, this one file name, target file name means it will take $tgt file name. That means target file name is this. Then db connection tgt means rel ot tgt it will take. Same way $tb connection means rel ot tgt it will take. Apply. Okay, save it. So we have to give the parameter file in the session properties, parameter file here. Okay. Now I will run it.
If we use any lookups,
Okay, I will show you. You look up what connection you are using. Source connection means you will use source only. If you are using target connection means target connection you give it. That's it. Got it? If you are using lookups. Now I will close this parameter file. I will run this workflow. It should run now. Now what I have given you, please observe. All parameterized. Okay, one is session log is parameterized. Then my source, this one is parameterized, source connection, target file, target connections. These are parameterized. I will run this now. It should run successfully. Is it succeeded? Is it succeeded, please? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now what we will do? So now I will do the unit testing. Once my workflow is completed, I will do the unit testing. Then after doing the unit testing, we'll migrate the code now. You see. Now what I will do? Disconnect and connect. Always disconnect. Okay, and connect, so that the reflections will happen here. If you don't disconnect and connect, the old changes only will be there. To reflect the new changes in repository, always disconnect and connect. Connect to the dev. Connect. Now mini project workflows. Okay, which is our workflow? This one, right? Repository, export objects, replace this, replace, done. Now again come to disconnect this folder, connect to test repository, connect to test repository. Admin. Now open this, go to repository, import objects, take that one, click on open, click on next, add all, next. So it is from REPSVC dev mini project to REPSVC test mini project. Next, 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 replace, all replace. Because already exists, we need to replace. Apply this resolution to all conflicts so that everything will replace. Next, close, import.
Raj, we have done this step already, right? Now we will, why we will do it?
Previously there was no connections, right? Now we connect, we have given the connections in the dev. Yes or no? Previously we did not
Yes, we have
parameterize.
given connections, right? Not in the dev, right?
No. We have given in dev, not in test.
Okay.
Is it so? Check it out. In dev we have given. We should not give in test directly. Always we should give in dev. Because I given in dev, I am remigrating the code again. Now you
Okay.
check. Connect to the test. Connect it, open it. I'm in test now. If you want, disconnect it. To avoid confusions, disconnect the dev, open this, open the workflows, open this. Now you check it out. Is it now invalid or valid? My session is valid now? Previously it was invalid, not in test. Because it is
Yes.
using parameters because it is using parameters. Check parameter. This is target file name parameter. Target new like this. Okay. So see here the same thing. Whatever it is there, it came here. So that Informatica admin they could have created with these connections. Informatica administrator already in test and prod they have created the connections in the test and prod, but we will parameterize it. That's it. Now, if you run in test in your real-time project, if the tester runs, it will run properly. But before he runs, you need to migrate the parameter file. Now, this is my dev server. Same path, test server also there, prod server, file server. This is a file server. InfaShade, SRC, these are all dev. Okay. Same way in Unix, we will be having test server, prod server. What we will do, we will take the parameter file, this. Okay, we will email to testing team or migration team. They will just copy this one in the test path, in the test file server path, so that when a tester runs it, it will automatically run in test. This is called parameterization. This is called parameterization. Did you understand how to parameterize the workflow? Did you understand, please? Guys?
Raj,
Yes.
this file path actually is available in
Unix.
developers. Unix. Okay, developers have
Unix,
access on
developers,
this server,
yes.
or else like
For development server, we will be having
Okay.
the access. By using WinSCP, we will do it. I will show you WinSCP. I cannot show in my system because we don't have Unix, but I will show some images. Okay.
in that server. That means like Informatica was installed, right? You're saying.
Yes, correct.
But developers have not access on normally.
No, never. Only client is having. That's it. But file server will be having access. They will give the file server host name, port name, and username and
Okay.
password. When you connect to WinSCP, you
It
can
means like we have access on the server, right?
correct. Only we have dev file server access. File
Okay.
server only, not Informatica server. File server only.
Okay.
Okay. So as I told you, for dev, we have 3 repositories. Dev for Informatica, we have 3 repositories. Dev repository, test repository, prod repository. Same way Oracle, three schemas will be there. For OTSRC, 3 schemas. OTSRC dev, OTSRC test, OTSRC prod. Same way for file system also we'll be having 3 file systems. File servers. One is dev file server, prod file server, test file server. Like that. Okay. Only suppose tomorrow, if they ask you to change it, suppose my workflow is running properly in production. Tomorrow, somebody asks you to change the connection. Now, no need to go to where? You no need to go to your workflow and change. Just change it. Suppose tomorrow somebody asks you to change to source connection to REL OT. Just change it. That's it here. So that it will work automatically in the dev, in the test and prod also. Is it correct? Now am I changing anything in workflow? Guys, am I changing anything in workflow when any
No.
change comes? No. Anything, if these are anything, suppose they ask us to from tomorrow, this is not the file, some other file we need to generate. Okay, after 6 months. Then just change the file name here. It will generate it, the same file name. Now see, I am changing it to just locations_jp. That's it. Previously it was something else, right? Save it. Okay. Now if you see the InfaShade PGT files, it could have generated a file, right? With the name, it is generated. Now I renamed in the parameter file. I just renamed in the parameter file of the file name what locations.gpdat. Now when I run this in dev server, come to the dev server, come to the dev admin. Okay. Now open this mini project. I will run this workflow. I am not changing anything because the target file name is what in the session? The target file name in the session is, okay, the $target file name that I have changed it in the parameter file. I will run now. Check it out in the file path. Check it out in the file path, InfaShade PGT. It could have. Is it succeeded? Failed or succeeded?
I think we had to refresh
1 second.
that folder.
8:1. Why it is failed? What is the time now? 8:20 now. When I will run again. Wait a second. It is succeeded. That means it should have created a file. Where is refresh option? It should create a new file. Where I am
Windows
in,
Sapphire.
no, right. D Informatica server infra-share TGT files. It should create $TG target file name. It is created. Why it is giving $target file name? 1 second, let me check what is there in this. First time it is created successfully. No, let me check what is there in this. It is there in this. It is also having same name like this. It should give $target file. We'll see why it is happening. We'll go to workflow session mapping. Output file name $target file name. There is any dollar
This name is given by us, right? Dollar
Sorry?
target. This name is given by us, right?
Yes, yeah. The same thing is there in the parameter file. I should give it. Wait, let me check it. Informatica server infra-share BW param mini project. This is the target file name. Okay, save it. Let me check it. Is there any problem here? Everything is same. Okay, now run it. We'll see what will happen. Okay. It is giving $target file name only. I'm not sure why. I will check it out. Why it has given like that. Okay, but it should take it. Okay, because we have given the session here, the parameter name here. Okay, parameter file name we have given in the properties. It should take it. Okay, so I'm not sure why it has given like that. I will check it out and I'll tell you. Okay, normally it should take it. Target file name, it should take it.
Raj, what is that file which is creating in that path? Is it the output?
Output path, yes. Target file name.
No. The file contains the output data.
Output data, it is there. It is having output data, but it should not. Wait a second. $PM or something. I'll give it. $PM TGT file.
Where we have given the location, Raj, so that
Which
it
location? PM target file directory, the same directory, the default directory.
Okay.
$PM TGT file. Okay, let me change it. $PM TGT file. Okay, save it. Run again now. Let's disconnect and connect the folder once and run it. It is running. Okay, we'll see. Now target file path. No, it is giving the same name. I will check it out. Okay, what is the name we have to give? I'll tell tomorrow. Okay, leave about it now. Okay, so that is how we can give the parameters. Okay, so you got it. How to give the parameters, please, everybody. The file name, leave it. The connections, you got it. How to give it? Did you get how to give the connections in the parameter file? Everybody, please.
Yes.
Any doubts in this?
Is there any difference if we give $dollar or $?
No, single dollar only. You should not give $. $. Will not work in the session, at least for connection variables, because when I check here, see, when I give here, it is giving $. Only. See here, I'm just giving like this. It is giving $DB connection. So always session variables, I'll put it here. Session variable will be session connection variables. Session connections variables will be start with $. Mapping parameters and variables. Mapping parameters and variables will start with $.
Yeah,
We'll start with $. There are $$ also. that I will tell later. Leave it. Okay. There are 3 types of variables. One is start with dollar. This is important interview question. Okay. What is dollar? What is double dollar? What is triple dollar? Dollar means session connection variables. It will start with dollar means mapping and parameter variables. Mapping and parameter variables. Okay. So that is dollar. Okay. Got it, guys? Now we'll parameterize our mini project. How to parameterize our mini project? Check it out.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Once open this
Which one?
session,
Hmm.
this and location. Yes,
Session?
in that properties. In one of the tab, there is a option called variable.
Where?
I think in mapping. Please.
Here?
No.
Hmm.
Just go to workflow manager.
Hmm.
Yes. There mapping workflow, right?
Edit?
Edit, yes.
Here variables.
Yes.
These are
What is
workflow
this?
variables. I will tell later. When I tell about workflow variables, I will tell. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell those. Leave it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next.
Is there any difference for this and that?
No. Workflow variables also start with dollar only. We don't require workflow variables. Leave it now. Okay. So as of now, you concentrate on these things. What? We want session connection variables, dollar, mapping and parameter variables should be dollar. Okay. I will tell what are mapping parameters and variables. Now we'll just concentrate on this session first. Okay. So did you understand this, please, everybody?
Yes.
Any doubts, please? Any doubts, guys? How to parameterize the workflow? Any doubt? Guys, I need an answer, yes or no.
No.
Did you understand or not?
Yes.
The target file name got changed.
Target file name, no. Somehow it is not working. I will tell. Tomorrow I'll tell why it is happening like this. Okay, I will check and I'll tell tomorrow. Okay. But apart from that, everything is working. Okay.
So Raj, I just missed, so I'm just clarifying. So parameterization means all the workflows you are moving from development to testing?
Yes. When you move the development to testing, if any changes, we will not change in the workflow or session. We will change in the parameter file. That is why we will use parameterization. Tomorrow, if they ask you to change the file name, you should not go and workflow. If you want to change it, you change in session, then unit test, then again move to test, then they will need to test, then again they will move to UAT, that means prod, then again they will do the unit UAT. All those things will happen. To avoid all those things, we will use the parameters always.
So
Okay,
apart
so
from
for every workflow, you have one parameterization.
Yes, every workflow. Yes, every workflow.
So can we put all the project into one place and
I will tell that. Just wait. Just wait for 5 minutes.
apart from changing file name, is there any other like real
There
time?
are many things. I
What
will
are the
show you.
changes?
There are many things. I'll show. In the session property, the majorly we will use these things. DB connection source, DB connection target, DB connection stage, source file name, target file name. These things we will use. Sometimes source file path, if any path they are using some different path, then source file path, target file path, reject file name. So these are the things majorly we will use it. I will show some real-time parameter files. Okay. Got it, guys? Everybody, you got it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So now we'll go to mini project, how to parameterize our mini project. Okay. So what is parameterization means? To avoid changing in the workflow, to avoid something. Suppose you want to change something. If you want to, okay, to avoid that, okay. So if you want to change something in the session or workflow, we should not hard code it. Okay, we should always parameterize it. Okay, so that when you deploy the code from source, deploy the code from dev to test to prod, okay, automatically it will run. Okay, no need to change anything. If you don't change, then again you need to change the connections in prod. Again, you need to change the connections in test. All these things will take time. So to avoid all those things, we will use parameterization. You got it? Why we will use parameterization? Did you get it, please, everybody? Why we
Yes.
will use parameterization?
Yes.
Yeah. So we should not hard code it. We should not hard code anything in the session or mapping or workflow. All things should be parameterized. Okay. Now in mini project, how to parameterize? In our mini project folder, sorry, workflow. Suppose this is my workflow. This is my workflow, mini project workflow. I'll quickly create the stage also, stage connection also. Connections, relational, new, Oracle, REL underscore OT underscore STG. Okay, this is OT underscore STG schema admin XC. Now anyway, because I don't have the connection, because it's my new laptop, so that's why anyway the connections are not there. Okay, all are invalid. Now I will give the parameterization directly. Before you go to the parameterization, what you need to do? Copy the workflow name. First go to parameter file. Go to parameter file. Okay, same parameter file we will use it. Okay, same parameter file. Okay, you copy all these things and create one more entry here. Now change it. Anyway, folder name is mini project. Workflow name is what? Copy the workflow name. Copy the workflow name. This is my workflow name. Copy the session name. What is the session name? First session. Copy the session name. Then what all connections we wanted here? Number one, go to mappings. SRC customers is my table. This is a table. Okay, give the connection variable. For SRC, what connection we will give? $DB connection SRC. Yes or no? Is that right? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
$DB connection SRC. I'm giving. Next, STG connection. $DB connection STG. $DB connection underscore STG. 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 Okay. $DB connection STG. Here, TGT is not required. File name is not required. $DB connection TGT is not required. $DB connection STG is required. What I have used? REL OT SRC. REL OT STG I have used. This one. And session log. Now go to properties. Session log.
Raj,
What is it?
$DB connection is in default thing statement or what? Syntax.
Which one? $DB, yes. $DB connection is a default. We should use it. This is a, one second. Open the session always. Always open this session. Open task. Then go to properties. Okay, this session log file name, right? Session log file name. You copy here. Go to your param file. Session log. This is stg customers.log $session log. You give here $session log. Then mapping SRC connection. You give here $connection underscore SRC. Then STG. STG. Okay, done. Apply. Okay, then parameter file name. You have to give the parameter file name. What is the parameter file name with full path? You give it here. This is the one, right? Put it here. Parameter file name. What and all I changed? Session log I parameterized. I given the parameter file name. Then I parameterize my source connection, stage connection. Stage connection. Click on apply. Okay. Save it. Done. Next. We'll check, validate it. It will validate. It is validated. Next one. Next. Create one more entry in parameter file. Go to parameter file. Create one more entry. Where is the parameter file? Where it went? Here. Save it. Save it. Okay. Now create one more entry. Okay. This is entry for same workflow. Mini project new only, but session name is changing. Session name is changing. Okay, always open it. Open it. Don't double click it. Always open it. Okay. Now go to first session name. We take it. This is session name. Folder name, workflow name is same. Only session name. Previously it was STG customers. Now it is DIM customers. Now what and all we wanted here. First STG customers. STG customers. That means STG schema. STG. Okay. Next, dim TGT underscore TGT. Okay, underscore TGT. Now what else we need? A parameter file. Session log. So session log, you rename it. This one is a session log, and you take this, you put it here. $session log. Then $db connection STG we wanted. We don't want source. We want target. Take this target, put it here. So in dim, we will be having STG and stage and target connection. No, in dim session. Yes or no? In dim session, dimension session, dim underscore customers, we will be having STG and target. Yes or no, please?
Yes, yes.
Is that right? So that's why I'm using only $db connection STG, $db connection TGT, session log. Now here lookup also will be there. Lookup. Okay, lookup here it is not there. I did not create it. For lookup also you need to give it like this. So if I open any SCD type 2, like this you have to give it in lookup also. I will just show you. Open SCD type 1 or type 2. Here, open. SCD type 1 will take it. Is an SCD type 1 is there. Batch 5 evening will go. SCD type 1. Okay. Here, open the session. Okay. Go to mapping. In lookup also, you use the TGT connection only. Click on this. Here, copy paste the connection. Where is the connection in the parameter file? $db connection TGT. Like this. Okay. So this also $db connection TGT. This is stage. You can parameterize like this. This is stage. This is TGT. TGT, capital T only. TGT. This is also TGT. TGT like this. Lookup also TGT because it is my target table. That's why. Okay. Let me plug in it 1 second. Yeah. Okay. I plugged it. Okay. Now what I will do, apply. Okay. So we'll open our mini project only again. Mini project. Okay. So these are all parameterized, right? Only parameter file name we should give it. Save it. What and all we have parameterized. Check it out. Mappings. This is parameterized. STG, TGT. Then properties. We have parameterized our session log also. Then we should give the parameter file name. That's it. Where is our parameter file name? Here. Copy, paste it. Like this, you have to give for all sessions. You have to give like this. Like this, you have to give for all sessions. For all the sessions, so that when you migrate the code, it will work properly. Okay, that is what we have to do it. You got it, guys? How to do it, please, everybody?
Raj, and all the logs will be in the same file, right? The mini project file. The parameter
file. Suppose I'm using sales fact because it is having so many dimension tables. No, I will take this and I will parameterize at last. You check it out. What I will do? Open task. First, go to parameter file. Again, copy this.
This is what I'm asking, Raj. All the session logs can be in single file, mini project.
All the session logs? No, it cannot be. Session log file should be changed. For STG customers, dim customers, session log file name should be different. It should not be same.
No.
It will replace it.
This thing, Raj, you are saving it in the mini project folder, right? File. This file.
File, yes.
There can be many parameter logs like this in the same file. Can there be?
Many? I did not get you what you were saying.
See, this is a file, right? Mini project file where you are storing parameter.
Correct.
Log.
Yes.
So in the same folder, we'll save all the parameter logs.
Yes. How many sessions are there? Like based on that, like we have to configure. That's it.
In your if you are using the same workflow, use the same workflow name. Now in this, in this workflow, I'm having how many sessions? 10 sessions are there. So 10 entries will be there like this. Workflow name is same. It is like this. One second. Let me open this. Here, open with Notepad++. Just a second. Now you observe. Yes. Now please see. This is different workflow. No, this is different workflow, different session. This is different. Now, but this is in the same folder. Correct?
Okay.
Now this is the same workflow, same folder, same workflow, different sessions. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now suppose different workflow, suppose different folder. You take this folder. Which folder we will take? Office folder. Suppose office folder, I want to parameterize one workflow. Which workflow? Take a simple on this one. I want to parameterize this. Now what you need to do? Copy this again. Change the folder name. What is the folder name? Capital O office. O FFISC. Then workflow name. Change the workflow name. Workflow name is workflow 100. Okay. Then session name. Double click on it. Take the session name. SCD1. Take this. Then parameterize it. Got it? Did you get it? What I'm saying?
Even it is from another folder also, I can
Yes,
save it in
yes,
the same folder.
Same repository only. That's it. That's
Okay.
what. If it is different folder, you change the folder name. No.
Okay.
We are
If it
changing the
belongs to
folder
same
name.
repository, we can save in
Always, always it should be in the same repository. You use how many folders you wanted. You change the name of the folder here.
Okay.
Suppose one more folder, batch 5 morning. You create one more and take the folder name as batch 5 morning. That's it. File name path here, you give the same file name. This file name only. Parameter file name is same because all the folders I am creating a single parameter file. If you use a different parameter file path you give there. That's it.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Now I am doing what? So this is also done. Suppose this is also leave it this. Now I am doing fact load, fact session parameterization. Where is that mini project? This is the one, right? Clear. Open the fact session. Open task. Okay. Now here, this is dim customers already there. Now I am changing it. Workflow name is same. Only session name is different. Session name is different. Okay. Now we'll take it. DB connection STG, right? Go to mappings. First one. This is STG sales transaction. It is already parameterized. See, sales transaction STG. DB connection TGT. For this DB connection TGT. Yes or no for all lookups? DB connection TGT. Okay, maybe last batch I have parameterized it like that. Did you get it, please? Everybody got it? How to do the parameterization?
Yes, yes.
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 1 second.
Yes, Raj. But what are the things we can parameterize, Raj?
1 second. What are the things I told you, right? Source connection, stage connection, target connection, source file name, target file name, source file path, target file path, session log, workflow log, all these things we can do it. So now the same workflow, right? See, we are using, suppose this is leave it. Okay. For the workflows, single workflow, I have created like this, all the sessions. Okay. Instead of giving in the single workflow session log name, here what I have given for this also went there, parameter file name I given. For here also I went there and parameter file name. Instead of this, go to workflows, edit, properties, directly give the parameter file name for the workflow. This one. Instead of giving each session, you put it here. That is also correct. In workflow parameter file name, if you take it for all the sessions, it will take the same parameter file and all the sessions entry should be there. All the sessions entry should be there. Like this, we will be having 10 entries. Where is that? Like this, you will be having for 10 sessions, 10 entries will be there. Okay. Got it, please? Everybody?
Yeah, Raj.
Did you get it? Suppose, okay, leave it. Suppose I don't have all these things. I am using for all sessions. I am not parameterizing my session log. Okay, I am not parameterizing my session log. For all the sessions, I am using only 3 connections. That's it. Common for all the sessions in this workflow. TGT is OT TGT. For all the sessions, this is common. So remove this one. Only use the workflow name. So that in this workflow, for all the sessions in this folder, in this workflow, for all the sessions, it will use all these 3 values. common for all the sessions now. Did you get it now? If you are using individually, if you want it, then you have to use individual sessions. If you don't want individually, all are using same thing, then you can use it like this. Get it? Did you get it, please?
Session names should be, I mean, it won't be duplicate, right? For
No, session names, why it will be duplicate? It will not ask at all. If you duplicate the session name, it will not take at all, right? Can you create the same session name in the same folder?
yeah, we cannot create. So you are saying those these connections, SRC, STG, TGT, these will be same for all the session names you are saying.
Yes, wherever you are seeing, see, normally what we will do, okay, in this all the workflows, whatever you have used till now, suppose how many workflows created? Some 20 workflows created in our training now, till now. In all the 20 workflows, what connections we have used? Only these 3 connections, no? Yes or no? Apart from these, any connections we have used? For SRC, wherever you find SRC, we will use RL, OT, SRC. Wherever you find STG, we will use OT, STG. Wherever you find TGT, we will use OT, TGT. Correct or not? Did we change anything?
Yes. No.
No. So that is common for all the workflows, no?
So session name, even if the session name is different, so these are common, so that we can use.
It will take only for this workflow.
Sometimes target we take as the flat file.
Target we take for
Flat file sometimes.
Flat file, leave it. Flat file I am not parameterizing here. If you want to parameterize a flat file, you need to give the again session, this one, what session name, :st dot, you have to give it. Okay, I am saying you don't only these 3 you are parameterizing. That's it. You are not parameterizing anything. Then you can use it like this, I am saying.
So here workflow will be same, session would be different.
Session can be anything. Yes. Suppose workflow also same. So workflow also changing. For all the workflows in the current repository, I want to take it. You use it global. That means it will take irrespective of all the workflows, all the sessions it will take common. If you use global means any workflow it will take, any session it will take. If you give workflow name, it will take only for this workflow, it will work. If you use global, it will work for everything.
Okay.
Got it? 1 second. Just give me a second. Okay. So did you get it, please, everybody? How to do the parameterization? Any doubts, please? Guys, yes or no? Any doubts?
No.
Yes or no? Are you clear or not? Parameterization?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Raj.
If you are not clear, please ask me. I'll tell again if you want. So if you are using, see, these connections you want to use in your repository, any workflow, any session, use global. Okay, if you want, okay, different for this workflow, there are 10 sessions. For my fact workflow, there are 10 sessions. For this workflow, it will take all those things, all the sessions it will take. Wherever it find DB connection SRC, it will take this. Wherever it find DB connection STG, it will take it. Wherever it find DB connection TGT, it will take this value. That's it. If you want to individual session, you want it. Individual session means you have to take it, you have to write it like this. Okay, dot ST colon capital ST colon session name. You have to write the session name. Suppose you want this one. You write the session like this. Now it will take only for this session. Same way you have to create entry for all the sessions. all the sessions, and you change it. Session log file name and file your source file path, all those things you can change it. Got it, please?
Raj, if the source is a file after ST, we have to give the file name over
Where after ST where?
in the first line. After
File
ST colon,
name?
we need to give the file name of first.
No.
Source is a
File name should be given here. $src file name like this.
Okay.
src file name equal to, like this you have to give it, or $tgt file name, $tgt file equal to, like this you have to give it.
How it will know the path, Raj?
Which path?
Source file path.
Source file path we are already parameterized. No, it is defaultly it is taking. No. Suppose if in the previously I have shown you one workflow. In this, when you open this target file path, how it is taking? $PM target PM file directory means which path?
It's a default tag.
Default. Yeah, same way. Source file path, PM source file path. It will be C PM source file dir.
So we need to place the source file in that path.
Correct. Yes. That's what we have done till now, right? We have always placing the files in the source wherever the source
Right.
files are there. We were putting in this one, you know, SRC
Yes.
files.
SRC file.
Suppose you are changing it. Suppose your source file path is changed. In this, I am creating like this. One more folder. Okay, a folder, new folder called Fin. This is your project folder. Fin. Okay, and one more inside the SAF. Okay, now what you need to do? Now you need to give explicitly this one, because here if a source file is there. Suppose this is a source file. You are placing this source file here, where info shade, src files, fin, SAF. Here you are placing. Now you take this source file. This is one target file. Suppose whatever source file or target file. Source file is like this. No, you put it in the parameter file. How suppose for this session, $PM source file directory. $PM it should be source file directory. SOURC source file dir equal to $PM source file directory equal to this directory. Which directory? This one. No, this one. This one. Info shade, src files, fin, SAF. Like this you put it. One way is putting like this. Okay. One more way is in the there itself you can put like this. One more way is, anyway, this one will take until where? This one will take until where? Until src files, right? You can copy this here. FinSAF. Okay, put it in the source file path. Suppose you think that this is source file path, like this you can put it. Did it copied or not? Take it, put it here. One second. Suppose you think that this is my target file path. You think that this is my source file path. You put it here. Like this also you can put it. Or you put it in the source file, in the all this one in the where in the parameter file, and use this same thing here. Now it will take what? It will take whatever there in the parameter file. It will take whatever you there in the parameter file. That's it. There is the parameter file.
In real time, source files are not in the SRC files.
It will be. Sometimes if it is not there, some other path, then that path also you can parameterize and see. Anything you can parameterize. You give a variable there, you put the variable here and give the value. That's it. Instead of hard coding there, hard code here. That's it. And parameterize there.
Mostly all files are loaded in this before itself. We have to load the source files.
Sorry, come again.
SRC files already loaded, and will they give us, or we have to load the source files into that location?
Normally SRC files will come into our source location. If it is not come, then if you mail them, they will send. Normally SRC files will come under our source directory.
So basically parameterization is giving the variable to that name.
That's it.
Always.
Yes.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. Instead of giving names, hard coding the names there. We are hard coding here and we'll give the variables there. That's it. Got it, please? Any doubts? Guys, yes or no? Any doubts?
No doubts.
I will open one parameter file. Okay. Real-time parameter file. Okay.
Raj, we need to share this parameters file to
Testing team. Yes. Yes. So that they will put in the test file server so that their workflow will run properly. That's it.
Okay.
If you open this. Check this. These are all mapping parameters and variables. $$ means mapping parameters and variables. At last, see what we are using, $db connection OLAP. Any name, we are using TGT. There in the project we are using OLAP. The same thing we are using in the target connection. That's it. Okay. $db connection OLAP is Teradata ODBC. $db connection OLTP. This is a source connection. Vora SCM, session log file, glcogs fact extract log, like that. Suppose if I open anything, and what is there in this above? If you check, SCM stage is a folder name, WF workflow name. That means in this workflow, how many sessions are there? All the sessions will use wherever, suppose if it is used accounting period, it will use space. Analysis end date, analysis end, it will take this date, like that. Anything you can take it. Suppose one more I'll show. I'll show, take this. Now check. Check this. The folder name is same for all the entries. Yes or no? Is that the folder name is same? EII load OFBI is the folder name. WF workflow also same for all the entries. Yes or no? Is workflow is same? Yes. Session name. And this is a folder name, workflow name. This is worklet name. If you in a workflow, a worklet also can be there. Worklet I will tell when I tell about the worklet. Okay. There also it will be there. Then session, like that. In the worklet, again multiple sessions will be there. See, this is the worklet. In this worklet, there are multiple sessions. For all the sessions, different process name, phase name. Okay, like that. Anything. Okay, we can use all whichever. When you see $$ means it's a mapping variable or parameter. Okay, if I open this, same. This is also same. Language. Yes. Same this also. Folder name, workflow name, session name. If your workflow having a worklet, first workflow name, worklet name, session name. W2 means worklet name, session name. I'm sending this also to you. I sent you already. Today you got the files, right? Everybody. Today I sent the files. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There I have shared some real-time parameter files also. You can take it forward.
Will you share this notepad view right now
This
in
one?
this class?
Okay, I will send this.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Did you get it, please? How the parameter file look like? How to assign the parameter file? Either you can assign the parameter file in session. Suppose in this workflow, if all the sessions are using the same parameter file, then go to workflows, edit, give the properties. Here parameter file you give it, so that it will be applicable for all the sessions. Otherwise, if you want, you double click on it, open everything and give the parameter file. Like that also you can do it.
Raja, mapping and parameter variables in a sense. Sorry.
I'll tell till that those are not covered. Mapping parameters and variables are not covered. Okay. Fine. Everybody clear? So now what you do is if you have time, first parameterize our mini project framework job. Okay. Then if you have time, whatever the workflows till now you have created, everything you parameterize it. So that next time when you go to the project, if they ask you to parameterize it, you can easily parameterize it. Yes or no?
Sessions are all sessions having the same relational connections. For example, some sessions are different connections. Before you show me in the workflow directly give the connection.
Suppose you are using here, what you are using, stage means SRC and STG, dim means dim and STG, correct? Whatever you use here, you put a entry here, give it, that's it. There is nothing complex here. Suppose this session is using some other different thing, you change it here, that's it.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Suppose in this session you are using some other connection, not REL OT SRC, you are using REL OT only, you put it here.
Yeah, in the before you workflow, if you may at a time you can give the path.
There you cannot give it. There you see, what I am saying is this is a parameter file. In this we are having workflow name is same. Is it correct or not? Is workflow name is same or not?
Yes.
That means you can use in the workflow here directly. You can use it. Go to workflows, edit. Here you can put it. But sessions are different only. For each session it will take. For this session it will take this entry. For this session it will take this entry. For this session it will take this entry. But it will work for only when you give it in here. It will work for only this workflow. That's it.
In that workflow, we give only folder name and workflow name, right?
In that workflow, what you will give it?
In the folder name and workflow name.
And session name also changing. No, here if you want to, that is what I am saying. If you want to see, suppose you are changing something in the session, you give it. Otherwise, nothing are changing. Remove everything. Like this, you use it. That's it. Leave it. This also. Remove this. You are asking this one? Are you asking this?
Yeah, actually my doubt is in the session level, we have session names are different.
Okay, session names are different, correct?
Different in the workflow, without give the session names, before you have given the multiple session names with the connection, right?
Correct.
For that, we are not using those sessions, and directly we can give in the workflow.
Okay, correct. You can give it. You can give it. Either you give in session wise or you give a single thing in the workflow. Both are correct.
Here my doubt is in the session names are different. In the workflow, it will take.
See, if session names are different also, so session names are different. Now check in your session, in your parameter file, check what is there. I will open the parameter file. Just a second. Informatica, InfoShade, server, InfoShade, BW Param. You check it out. Here session names are different. No, these session names are different.
Yes.
It will take workflow name is same. You put this. Don't give the same thing here. Remove this. Okay, not required. This one. Suppose. Okay. Now here workflow name is same, but session names are different. Put the same thing, same workflow parameter name in workflow properties. That's it. No need to give in the session properties. It will take it because you are giving different entries. No, different sessions, different entries you are giving. Here you give the different dim dealership, dim products, like that you give it. Got it or not?
Yeah, if the session names are different, directly.
You have to, if the session name is different, you have to give an entry for each session. You have to give each session, each entry. Now here dim customers, then this is products. This is session name only, no? S underscore M underscore products. Then dealership. You give it. Then one more is what? Customers, product, dealership is done. Then employees. Correct? Can we give like this?
Yeah, I understood in the workflow level, I understood. Before creating the parameter files in workflow, the session names are different. We need to add manually, right?
Correct. Yes. Yes, we need to add manually.
If all the sessions are same, like all the session names are same, okay, like we have
all session names are same. No, nothing like that. Not all the session names cannot be same. Session names should be different. The variables in all the sessions are same. If the variables in all sessions are same, that means you are not using session log. The session log is different for all session. No, this is dim customer log. This will be dim products log. This will be dim products log. This will be dim dealership log. The session log will be different always. This will be dim employees log. In this case, you have to do like this only. Suppose you are not parameterizing the session log. You are just parameterizing what? You are just parameterizing the connections. That's it for all the sessions. Remove this. Not required any session. Put it like this. Only these two will take for all sessions. We should not parameterize the session log. Let it be hard code only. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Everybody, you got it, please? Guys, did you get it? Yes or no, please?
Yes, Raj.
Any doubts, please? Any doubts? Yes or no? Any doubts?
No.
You go ahead and do
No,
it.
Raj.
Okay.
No.
You go ahead and do it. You will understand. Okay. So what you do is first you take any single workflow, just having one session. Try to parameterize it. I send the parameter file also. Same syntax, you use it. Try to do it. Once it is succeeded, then you come to your our mini project folder. Then you parameterize that. Then you will understand. After this completion, all the workflows you parameterize it so that you will understand better. Okay. So now next we will go to our topic. Where is the
Is there another session for mapping variables and parameters?
sorry, not?
Is there
Come
another
again?
session for mapping variables and parameters?
I'm not understanding what you are asking. Can you ask again?
Will be there another session for mapping variables
Yes,
and
yes,
parameters?
tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Today I could have completed, but today morning, because of my system issue, it got dragged. Okay, so tomorrow I will tell incremental loading. Incremental loading will be done by mapping parameters and variables. Okay. Next. Any other doubts? Session 19, 20. Let me open it. Just a second. Let me open this correctly. This is fact load, okay. But I wanted this. I wanted. PuTTY and WinSCP tools are used for Unix to access the Unix files. I will show you how those are, how they look like. So I will show you.
Can we configure them in our
No,
personal
we
laptop?
cannot. No, we cannot because we don't have Unix. To configure that, we should have Unix. We don't have Unix, we cannot. Okay. Okay. So yesterday, what we have done. So I will take this one. 19/11/2021. Okay. Save it. Okay. So yesterday we have seen this one, right? This one we have seen. Okay. So what? From 1st January to 5th October 2021, we got the UET sign off. Okay. So suppose, so when ICICI Bank give the project to us, okay, what they have done, they are having some tables, right? So from 1st January 2021 to, okay, so and here we'll take 5 days from 10th of October 2021. Our project will go live day. Our project will go live. Project go live. Okay, this is what when 10th. What is project go live? What is project go live is, suppose you are opening a computer shop. Okay, in Bangalore, you are opening a computer shop. Suppose 1st of January 2021, you decided that I want to do a business. Okay, what business? Computer shop. You want to do a business computer shop. Okay. Then what you will do? So from 1st January 2021 to 1st March 2021, you will decide it. That means you will see a place, a good location, good shop, you will see it, and you decide at the location. Decide at the location in Bangalore. Okay. Then till 1st April 2021 or May 2021, till May 2021. Okay. Interiors, you will do it for your shop. Interiors done. Okay. Then till June 2021, you will purchase the goods. Purchase the goods for your shop. Okay. For your shop. Okay. Then till 15th June 2021, you will arrange those goods, and to call your what workers and all is done. Then a good day, suppose 25th of July 2021. Okay. From 15th, right? So next 18th or after 2 days, okay, or till 18th June 2021, what you do? You will do a dry run. That means all your billing machines are working, all your workers are working properly. That means everything. If any customer comes, you can do it or not. Dry run. This is called dry run. You will not allow customers, but yourself you will do it. So on 21st of June 2021, you will open your shop for customers. You will your shop for customers. This is called go live date. Okay, this is called go live date. Can I open my shop on this phase? This phase, can I open my shop?
No.
In this phase, can I open? Any phase you cannot open your shop for customers. Same way, any these phases, without completing these phases, my project will not go live. Once completed all these phases, my project will go live. That means 1st January 2021, we got the project. From there, daily data they will be entering. Daily data they will be entering in the transactions. Yes or no? From 1st
Yes.
January 2021 to 10th October 2021, there are 50 crore records are loaded in my source table. Okay, in my source table, 50 crore records are loaded from 1st January 2021 to daily some 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. All will be added in my source table. They'll be having 50 crore records. What I will do on 10th of October 2021, 9 p.m., I will schedule my workflow. Every day 9 p.m. my workflow should start. Okay. So when my 9 p.m. it started, it will load all the records. That means 50 crore records. This is called full load. This is called full load. That means when my project go live date, initial load or full load, we will call it as initial load or full load. Okay. That means when my project got for live production, my project went for production, that is called project go live. That means all my workflows are running in production daily 9 o'clock. Okay, on 10th of October, 9 o'clock, it has run. It has took some 6-7 hours. It load all 50 crore records. Suppose like this. 10th October, first. We check it out. Here we'll put it. We are having source, stage, target. That means dim. Target means dim or fact, whatever it is. Okay. On 10th of October, my source table is having. My source table is having. My source table is having 10 crore records. All 10 crore records will go to stage. All 10 crore records, as per my business logic, will go to dim. Correct? These are correct. This is called full load. Did you understand what is full load? That means we got the project, but we did not load it. Once we got the project, they will not give their data to anybody. We should load it, but they will wait until our project go live date. Once the project go live date, this is 1st January to 10th October data. This is which data? 1st January to 10th October data. This is 1st January to 2021 to 10th October 2021. How many? 50 crore records, right? I told 50 crore records. 50 crore records, 50 crore records. Okay. When at 10th October 2021, it will load it. Okay. 10th October 2021, it will load it. Next, on 11th of October 2021, did you understand what is full load, please? Everybody. Did you understand what is full load?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, 11th of October 2021. What is happening? Okay, in source, some 10K records are added. That means in my source, how many records will be there on 11th of October? On 11th of October, in my source, how many records will be there?
10K.
No, not 10K.
50 crores.
Source
50 crores.
always,
Okay.
source will be always added. Source
Okay.
will be always added. That means 10K records are there, means in my source 50 crore 10K.
10K. Okay.
50 is here, 10K records will be there. Now, while these are entering into the stage, stage will be always truncate and load. Stage table will delete it. It will come 10K records only. It will not again come 50 crore 10K because 50 crore records, 6 hours it took yesterday and it was loaded. That means my session, my source qualifier query, if the source is having 50 crore 10K records, my source qualifier query should read only 10K records and delete the all 50 crore records in the stage, and it load 10K records in the stage, 10K records will be going, and my dimension will be having 50 crore 10K records. 50 crore 10K records. Yes or no? Is that correct? Did you understanding what I'm saying, please?
Yes.
50 crore 10K records will be there. This 10K will be added now, suppose 12th of October 2021. 2021. What 5K records are there? How many are there in my source? 50 crore. How many?
15K.
15K. 15K. How many records will load to stage?
5K.
5K. It will delete the previous 10K records, truncate and load. Before it loads to stage, whatever there in the stage, it will delete the stage 5K records. And in my target, 5K will be load. This will be there. Next. 13th of October 2021. Okay, 10K records loaded. Now, how many records in my source? 50 crore 25K. Okay. Now, how many records will go to stage?
35.
How many records will go to stage?
10.
10K.
10K records. It will delete it. It will delete this. Delete the stage table 10K records. Okay, and 50 crore 25K. Okay, like this. This is called incremental load. This is also called incremental load. Why? Because only the new records which are coming to source, today's records, they will give a date, either created date, or updated date, or create timestamp, create a timestamp, or update timestamp. They will give a date. Based on that date, we can easily check whether today's or yesterday's records or tomorrow's records. Okay, based on that, this is only 10K records my source is reading. Only 5K, only 10K. This is called incremental load. Incremental load. Or CDC. CDC means change data capture. We are capturing only the change data from source. Yes or no? We are capturing only change data from source. Yes or no? That is called incremental load. Suppose 40, this is loaded on 9 PM, loaded, finish. Then 14th of October, 14, 16, 5K records, 10K records, 10K records. My workflow did not run. Somehow in production, my workflow did not run these 3 days. Okay, it ran on 17th only. 17th also 5K. In 17th, how many records will be there? 25 plus 5, 30 plus 10, 40 plus 10, 50, 55K. 50 crore, 55K records will be there in my source on 17th. But my last run was here. This it should pick. My workflow should pick how many? 20K records, 30K. My workflow should pick now 30K records.
30K.
Whichever this was done. Now here it should pick 30K records and it should have 50 crore, 55K like this. Last, that means when my workflow did not run, it should pick the last date and it should run it. That is called change data capture. This is called change data capture. This can be achieved by using mapping parameter incremental load. Incremental load or CDC can be achieved by using mapping parameters or variables. Normally mapping variables only, not parameters, mapping variables. Okay, mapping variables we can use it. How to do it? We'll see tomorrow. Okay, this is called, that means without incremental load, there is no source qualifier, please. When you are loading from source to stage, you should use incremental load, please. You should not use full load. Directly if you run, then always it will pick, see, first day it will pick 50 crore. Next day it will process 50 crore 10 records. Next day it will process 50 crore 25 records. Like that, after this year, some 100 crore records. Daily my workflow will run hours. Is it correct? If my workflow runs hours, is that correct? Yes or no? No, it is not correct. Always today's transaction means today's transactions only my workflow, my source qualifier query should pick. In source qualifier, we can use the mapping parameter and variable, and we can achieve this. Tomorrow, I will tell what is mapping parameter and variable, how to achieve it. That is also important. In real time, for sure you will use incremental load. Without using incremental load, no source qualifier query will be there. At least source to stage. Source to stage. We should use it. We should use it. Otherwise, every time our workflow will pick all the record, because source they will be adding in the source. That's it. They'll be adding in the source. Got it, please? Any doubts?
See, in mapping, we can tell this mapping is based on incremental load by date, right?
Correct, by date. Yes.
So, is there any other conditions for
normally
incremental load?
90% we will use by date only.
Okay, then how
90%.
can we?
Yeah. How can we?
How can we say this full load? I mean, which is there any condition for this full load?
I will tell that tomorrow. I will tell. The condition is there.
Okay.
I will tell. First, I will tell how the full load will happen. Then how the incremental load happen. If any workflow is not run, I will tell all these three scenarios tomorrow.
And only these two loads are there. Is there any other load?
That's it. That's it. There are no other loads.
Incremental load.
Okay.
Full load, incremental load. While you are staging to dim, here will something called history load. It will come history load means SCD type 2 for dimension. This will come for dimensions. If you want to load history, then that is called SCD type 2. SCD type 2. Just update data means SCD type 1. Okay, this is about this. But coming to source, it is full load, incremental load. That's it.
And CDC means change data
Change
capture.
data capture. Yes. Only the change data we will capture.
Got it.
Raj,
Yeah.
in SCD type 2 also data will constantly change, right? And SCD type 3 also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then what makes it different from that? SCD
Which
type
one?
3?
Which one
Yeah,
will make?
CD.
Suppose, okay, 50 crore records. Suppose simple process, simple. There are 10 records first time in my source. All 10 records will go to dimension table. Yes or no? Suppose today, these are extra day record. 2 days, same records has come with some updates. In the source, this is source.
Yes, that
Okay.
is done.
So what they will do? Suppose today city got changed. What it will happen in this 10 records first will update, then plus one more 10 records will add. If it is SCD type 2. First it will update the end date.
Old ones.
And it will create the new ones. This is called history load. Yes or no? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Others, please. Did you get it? What I'm saying?
Yes.
Others, are you getting what I'm saying?
No, can you explain again?
See, first day 10 records are there. There are nothing are there in my dimension table. Okay. So SCD type 2 I am loading. In between stage is there. Stage 10 records will come here. Yes or no, please?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Who is asking the question? Can I know who is asking? Krishna. Yeah. So you reply Krishna. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So 10 records, stage 10 records will come. Dimension first time 10 records only. SCD type 2 we are using. Now 20 records will come today. In my source, today's date, more 10 records will come. With what? Cities are changing for every record. Whatever one IDs, 1, 2, 3 IDs, same IDs will come in 30 records. My source will be having 20 records. But today's date, only today's date record will go here. It will remove this stage. It will come here and it will update all the 10 records and it will insert it. Yes or no? In SCD type 2?
Yes.
SCD type 2. That means how many records will be there in my DIM?
It means 20.
10 first 10 will update, then
Yes,
10 will
another-
insert.
other-
That means
understand, yes.
20,
Total
like
20.
like that.
So basically, this incremental load is same like this
Just
one,
for
but in incremental
load is used for source to stage. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
This is not related to stage. Whatever there in stage, it will process to dim. Whatever you are, who will send to stage? My source will send to stage. Yes or no?
Yes.
If it sends incremental data, stage will be, because stage is always truncated load. It will take incremental data. Otherwise, it will take full data.
We have to write a query in like source qualifier.
Yes, that I will tell
for
tomorrow. How
incremental
to write
load.
it. Yes, you have to write a source qualifier query in your source to stage mapping.
To send updated data to stage, not
Yes.
previous data.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That I will tell tomorrow how to do it.
Raj, in our mini project, if you run number of times this factor underscore sales is there, right? So every time it is loading 107 means every time it is truncating. That's why it is loading 107.
That's
and
it. Yes.
And the dim table will add every time that sequence generated will update the
Correct.
every time 107 plus 107 plus 107.
Yes.
How many times I
Yes.
run? That
Yes.
should.
Correct.
If I change the source, then only it will update.
Correct. Exactly. Yes. If you change the source, then only it will change. You insert a new record in source, run again. Okay. Then you do tomorrow, not today. You do tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, after tomorrow, you do. Tomorrow we'll change our mini project. Okay. So tomorrow you do it.
One more doubt. Actually, when I run the session individually, they are all are succeeded, and I checked it, and at last you said, right, to delete all the data in the dimension, and again I tried that, but when I'm running first time, it is showing that the facts is directly I ran. So actually, what is there directly when I run the facts sales, it should run. It should go to backwards and run all the sessions and give me the output, right?
Yes. Always fact should dependent on all the sessions.
But first time I did not get the result. It got 0. When I run again all the session individually, then only I got the output.
Correct. Yes. That is correct only. Because first time when you run the fact, there are no keys at all. In dimension, there are no keys. That means 0 records it will load.
Okay. So, okay. Understood.
Yeah. There should be dimension keys to load the fact table. Because fact table will use the keys from the dimension.
Only first time we have to load the data. That is, you said the loading the data. After that,
tomorrow, wait for tomorrow. Just you do parameterization tomorrow. So today, okay, for all the sessions. Tomorrow, implement incremental load in our mini project. Then you will understand easily in a perfect way how incremental load, how the flow will work. So wait till tomorrow. Okay. So today, everybody do it the parameterization for all your workflows, including mini project. Got it? And try to migrate it to test also. Try to migrate. You create one more repository. That also you do it today. Create one more repository as I shown you today, like that, and put it in and migrate the code to test. Got it, please?
Got it. Yes, got it.
Yeah. Tomorrow you will understand the flow exactly. Okay, after incremental load, how the flow will be, project flow. Till then, wait, please.
Can I ask you something? It is apart from the subject.
Yes, please.
You have upgraded your PC to Windows 11, right?
Yes. No. I bought the new laptop, Windows 11.
Okay.
Which is having Windows 11.
If I upgraded my PC to 11, should I have to reinstall this Informatica?
Not required. You try it out.
Okay.
But wait for 10 days, no?
Yeah, okay.
If you have time, suppose if it is something happened, you uninstall it and install it. That will not take much time, no?
Okay.
Yeah. Got it? Any other doubts?
Sir, about production support.
I'll tell tomorrow, Ali. Okay. I already told you, but tomorrow anyway, we'll be having time. I'll tell tomorrow. Okay. So today morning also we did not tell now. Next.
And if it is okay, can you make a document stepwise for creating repository to the Informatica?
Creating a
mean,
repository.
okay. Is there any document for that? I mean,
No,
if
you see my video.
yeah.
My video is there na, in YouTube. How to create a
Yeah.
repository service. Same thing here also.
Okay, okay.
You follow the video. Just follow the repository service, how to create. That's it. Create a
Okay.
connection first. First, you create a connection in Oracle. Where here? In Oracle, you create a connection. Okay. Which connection?
Okay.
Create user. Go to sys. Create user. Right click on it. Create user. Okay. Go to sys. Users. Users. Right click on it. Create user. Which user? This user. I have created this user. Where is that? Info REP SVC test. You create it. Connect it. Then go to here. Okay. Here you go here. Okay. Connect to administrator. Okay. 1 second. Administrator, admin, connect it. Once you connect it, go to service and nodes, click on domain, actions, create repository service, Power Center repository service. Use the same one, REP SVC test, then admin, same thing. Next should do it. Finish it. That means you have to check on uncheck the create global repository. You have to check enable versioning control. That's it.
Okay.
Raj, how you directed to this Informatica admin page? This
Here.
page.
HTTPS, your host name, laptop name, :8443.
I think in Windows search we can search for
Here,
admin.
directly here. No. Go to here otherwise. Go to here, Informatica. Better way is go to start Informatica. Here, Informatica administrator homepage. No, you click on this. Automatically it will open. There you give administrator and admin. That's it. Then go to services and nodes.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, Raj. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other
Do we
doubts?
have class in the weekend, Raj, this week?
Sunday I am planning. Saturday I am giving holiday. Sunday I will planning to take.
Okay.
Saturday I will give holiday. Okay, Sunday I will take. The rejected rows will be stored in rejected file. In this file actually, I'll show you. If any rejections happened in your session, it will be there in my this one. Here if you see Informatica 10.2.0, sorry, not this one. 10.2 Informatica server, infra shade. Here you are seeing bad files. In this, the rejection files will be there in the bad files. Every session it will create a file. If it is, see here, there are rejections on there, 1 KB, right? 0 KB means nothing. Here, some bad files are there, some bad records are there. Open it. This one. This is a rejected record. So rejected records always stored in Informatica server infra shade bad files. In that, it will create like this. Got it, please? Any doubts? So please be
you sent it the session 19 file to us.
Yes, I sent.
In mini project. So in that Excel sheet, for evening batch, you have not explained this project question discussion.
I did not. Morning also I did not. Maybe that previous batch I explained. I will explain that.
Okay.
Morning also I did not explain.
Just I saw it, so
it will be useful for you. That's why I sent directly. That's it. I will not delete the.
There are something that I can't understand, so that's why I'm asking.
I will tell those. I'll tell those. No worries.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Got it. Any other doubts, please?
So we'll be done with our sessions by 25th, Raj?
No, actually, what is happening, you know, see 26th, where is the map? Okay. 26th, a new batch is starting. I'm starting a new batch. Almost 2-3 sessions will be there. You know, new batch will start slow. That's why 26th I will take for new batch, 26th and 29th. Then 30th, 2nd and 4th I will take and I will finish. So till 4th we will finish everything. By 26th almost it will finish by 25th because we'll be having how many today is 21st, no? 21st session, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Tomorrow 22nd, 23rd, 24, 25, 26, 27. 3 sessions will be there, 3 or 4. Okay, then we'll take, if possible, we'll take any one day. 28, okay, 29, then 30, 31, like 31, 32. Okay, we'll finish by next 4. But you can put your resumes on 26. Got it?
Okay, Raj.
Yeah, because the people will be entire week, they will be joining. Okay, so if I go speed, they will miss. That's why alternative days. 29th I'll take, 26th and 29th I will take for fresh batch, then 30th for you, 2nd for you, 4th for you. Like that I'll take. By 4th you will finish everything completely. Okay. So by 26th, okay, I will send the resumes. Okay, if who are urgent, who are trying to search on 26, I'll search. I'll give it for all of them 26. Otherwise, if you want to try on 4th, then you, from 4th you can try. No problem. You just tell me, I'll send accordingly. That's it. Okay. Any doubts, please? Any other doubts? So if you are feeling that my session is helpful for you, so you please, I'm requesting you to tell your friends or contacts and ask them to join for the batch. Okay, coming from 26. Okay. Yeah.
Raj. Hello, Raj.
Yes, incremental load is not covered at all. Tomorrow I will cover. Yeah, tell me. Somebody asked me some question.
So revise tomorrow it because I just disconnected at that time.
Which one?
Incremented load. I think you started it at 9 o'clock.
That's fine. Tomorrow I will tell again.
And
No
I
issues.
just
Tomorrow I will tell again. Don't worry. Incremental load. Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else, please?
In real time, they'll give us bunch of schemas and bunch of tables and everything, right?
Yes.
So in SQL, we'll use some commands like all underscore views, all underscore table. So I don't know how many types of them are there to find.
Normally, we will use all underscore tables always. 90% we will use all underscore tables because we want to know which schema, which table. That's it. 90% we will use that only.
Will you cover a class on that?
If I see, I'll see. Okay, I'll note it down. All underscore tables you wanted, right? Okay,
Yes.
I'll note it down.
And please explain how schema is used and where we will use. I mean, if we are using when we'll use that schema name in query.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Fine. Next, anything else? You cannot recover. If you delete, you cannot recover, please. Don't delete it. I will tell in versioning concept, we can recover somehow. I will tell versioning concept tomorrow after incremental loading.
Someone asked how to remove the primary key from the table.
Alter table. Drop the table, recreate it. One option. Drop the table, recreate it. Otherwise, alter table, table name, drop primary key. Drop primary key. Alter table, table name, drop primary key. Otherwise, you drop entire table and create without a primary key. That's it. Why? Because it will not work because you have foreign key. First, you have to delete the foreign keys. First, you have to drop the fact table. Then you need to drop the dimension tables. If you have primary key, foreign key, then first you need to drop foreign keys. Then you have to drop primary keys. Otherwise, on delete cascade is there. You just Google it, you will get it. Okay. On delete cascade also we can do it, but Google it, you will get it. Okay. Got it? When you have primary key, foreign key relationship, first you have to drop the foreign keys. Then you have to drop the primary keys. Same data also. First you delete the data in foreign key, that is which are foreign keys table, and delete the data in the primary key table, like that. Okay. Anything else, please? See you tomorrow then, if you don't have any questions.
Yes. Sir.
Yeah. Okay then. See you tomorrow. Please be available on Sunday. Okay, Saturday we'll take holiday. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay then. See you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Good night. Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night. Raj.
Okay, sir. Good night. Yeah. Bye bye.